Hi everyone, welcome back. Remember, we are still busy with the laws of exponents. Last week we completed law number 1 and law number 2, which are opposites of one another, and we also did anything to the power of 0 which is equal to 1, and that will be law number 5. Remember, if we understand the laws of exponents, the topic of algebraic expressions will open up very wide for you, and you will be able to understand it at a wider range. Okay, so today we're going to do law number 3, law number 4, and then the easiest one as well, which is law number 5. Now notice that law number 3 and law number 4 are very closely linked to one another. Firstly, I have a base, I have an exponent of 4, and then I have something which is raised to the power of 6. Once I have something like this over here, I just say a to the power of 4 raised to the power of 6. What I do is I say 4 multiplied by 6, and that is equal to 24. Notice anything on the inside of that bracket, whatever that exponent is, will be multiplied with the raised exponent, and the raised exponent over there is equal to 6. Law number 4 is very similar. The only difference, it says when I'm multiplying or dividing inside of a bracket. Now over here, 2x squared. In a nutshell, that basically means 2 multiplied by x squared. So remember that 2 has no exponent over there. If it has no exponent, we need to know that that's going to be imaginary 1, and that is with regard to your coefficients as well. So 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3. X squared raised to the power of 3. What do? I multiply the 2 with the 3, and that is equal to 6. Then once I have this answer, look at the coefficient, which is 2 to the power of 3 over here. I need to simplify that further and say 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 8, and obviously the x to the power of 6 stays exactly the same. Please notice that. Okay, and then law number 5 over here, anything to the power of 1 will stay the same. 2 to the power of 1 is equal to 2. Now notice I don't need to write that to the power of 1 over there. Then I have 70 to the power of 1, which will stay equal to 70. Right. Okay, now we're going to apply law number 3 and law number 4 as well as law number 5. Okay, so remember, I have 5x to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2. And if I think of law number 4, it is when I have something inside of the bracket raised to another power, I need to multiply the exponents. So 5. That's to the power of 1. 1 times 2 is 2. And then I have x to the power of 2. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Multiplied by 2 to the power of 1. Agreed? 2 to the power of 1 raised to the power of 3. What do I multiply? The base with the exponent or the exponent with the exponent? So that 2 will stay exactly the same. 1 times 3 is equal to 3. And then also the last one, 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. Now, remember, I need to simplify this further over there. 5 squared is equal to 25. X to the power of 4 stays the same for now. Multiplied by 2 to the power of 3, which is equal to 8. And I have x to the power of 9. Now, notice that I'm not completed. If I go back to last week's lesson, I have the same base multiplied by the same base. What would happen to my exponents? They would add with one another. And that is law number 1. So, 25 multiplied by 8 over there. Remember, always multiply your coefficients first. And that answer will be equal to 200. Right? And then x to the power of 9. When I'm multiplying with the same basis, what happens to the exponents? They will add with one another, and 4 plus 9 is equal to 30. On to example number 2. Over here I have a more complicated example, but the application and the laws stay the same. I see brackets. What do I notice? I look at that 5 over there. If I look at law number 2 and law number 3 and law number 4, when I have a power or an exponent raised to another exponent, I multiply all the exponents on the inside with the number on the outside, which is your 5, or also known as your raised exponents. So 2 multiplied by 5 is x to the power of 2 times 5 is 10. Y to the power of 4 times 5 is equal to 20. And the last one, which would be equal to z, 3 times 5 is equal to 15, and divided by, I leave this for now, z to the power of 2. Now, I look at the division sign. What do you think of? You think of lower number 2. When I'm dividing and I have the same base, I subtract the exponents. So, let's first work with the x's, right? X to the power of 10 divided by x to the power of 7. Because I'm dividing, it's the same base, I subtract the exponents. So that is 3. 20 minus 3 is 17. Z, 15 minus 2 is equal to 13, and that will be your final answer. Now notice you will get different examples, you get more complicated examples, but if you apply those laws and you look for in which step do I see a particular law, the answer will open up automatically. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to follow my YouTube channel and my Facebook page at GA Online Teaching. Thank you.